Let's talk about autistic shutdowns. I just had one a few days ago, and so I think it's fitting to talk about it now while it's fresh on my mind. I like to think of autistic shutdowns as like my brain, my body, and my nervous system completely resetting itself. For me personally, it usually happens when I have a buildup of different sensory input, different demands, different life stressors that just get to a point that I just can't take it anymore. I find that it's not necessarily one specific thing that causes a shutdown. It's more of like a culmination of things that build up over time. And for me, dealing with my autistic shutdowns is just something that I have to work with being an autistic person. There's not really any way to avoid it. For me, during an autistic shutdown, it feels like my brain just stops. It's not like an anxiety attack where my brain is racing really fast. It's like everything in my mind just completely stops. I might start stimming more, or I might even just be completely frozen. And during a shutdown, I have a really hard time speaking. If I'm being asked questions, it's very challenging, if not impossible, for me to respond to those questions. It's like the words are in my mind, but there's not a connection to my mouth. It's very hard to explain. I can usually feel a shutdown coming on because I get more overstimulated, I get more overwhelmed. I feel myself start dissociating a little bit.